Hi, my name is Mindy, and I am doing this today to talk about Soul Learners membership with PD Silvera. The reason why I am doing this is absolutely because this is an exciting, life-changing, wonderful program that I am involved in, that I would love for you to be involved in. If you are like me, you have a spiritual relationship, but would like to make it a little stronger or maybe understand it a little more or better. If you are like me, you have manifested things in your life, maybe some of them good, maybe some of them great, and maybe some of them not so great. But you would like to understand how to have a little more control over what we manifest, how we manifest, and why. If you are like me, you will be interested in your own personal history and how that impacts you today, and why we go through the things we go through. Why does the traumatic events matter as much as and as significantly as the wonderful events? Why do tragic events have a stronger impact than those of amazing things that work out for us? What are the lessons involved? Really getting a deeper understanding of what you want to learn, but not sure what the lesson is in there. If you are like me, you just have some questions and would like to treat yourself. I liken it to a manicure or a pedicure. When you're going out, that's you time, right? It's that time that's just for yourself. And if you're like me, working on your spiritual, your soul, and being a more full person as a result, then I think this is something you'll want to check out. I am going to share with you some of my own experience, and maybe that'll give some insight as to what this program involves. So Soul Learners membership. PD does these downloadable videos. She covers different topics, gives you some soul work or homework, if you will, to do. Now you can download these in your own time, in your own space, which is wonderful. Then there are Zoom calls, whether they're individual or in groups, where we can learn from each other. It's kind of interesting to see how other people are processing the same topic. And she also does guided meditations, and the guided meditations I can't say enough about because they are incredible. I find them life-changing every single time. I don't know if it's her gentle voice, her extensive experience in doing them, but there's a lot to be gained from those guided meditations, as there are a lot to be gained from those downloadable videos. When she gives you the video, when she covers a topic like homeostasis, she gives you also some of your own soul work to do, and then you get to follow up and say, well, this is what I came up with, and then you get to unpack it and talk about it. It's wonderful. Now, last but most importantly, well, maybe not last, because there's one more thing, your connection to the spiritual world, or to your spirit, or to God, or whatever you want to call that unconditional love and acceptance, that light that surrounds us. That's spiritual. That's spirituality. That's Jesus. That's God. That's Buddha, or whatever you want to say. Comes in many forms and names, but it is a spiritual connection. Learning more about that and understanding the strength in that bond the strength in that relationship is something that is probably the most important thing I've taken so far from my Soul Learners membership. And then, our souls are all here for a reason, or so I have learned. And it's about learning lessons and gaining new knowledge, maybe lessons we didn't learn in a previous life. And speaking of previous lives, there's also past life regression. Petey is very experienced in this as well, and I have been through it, and it is a very soul healing experience. So, I will share a little bit about myself. I have a recent tragedy. I had a traumatic brain injury in the recent past. It does affect how I communicate, and I thought it had also stolen my life as much as anything can. What I learned was, like every other tragedy, trauma, significant or significantly wonderful event, it's something that happened to me, and it gains knowledge. So I went through the event for a reason. I don't know if everything makes us stronger, but I do know that knowledge does strengthen some things about us. And when I went through this event, I finally have accepted the fact that every trauma, tragedy, event is a gift, no matter what it is, whether it is terrible or not, because it is knowledge. There are lessons to be learned. What can I take from it? And can I let the pain go? And can I take the knowledge with me? I could not have made those strides without the work that PD provided through my Soul Learners membership. I realized what manifestation is. I realized how it works, how people's energy work together. So manifestation. I would love to manifest everything, right? Isn't that what we all hear? I want to manifest a new car. Just manifest it. I want to manifest that new job. I want to manifest a vacation. Well, that sounds great. I did not have any clue what that meant, though, other than I knew the definition of manifest, but how do I get from the definition to gaining, right? We all manifest, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. We all do it. But can you control it? And the answer is yes. The answer is, once you understand the dynamics of it, in which PD breaks down for you, then you can start to manifest things for yourself. And while you are working on that individual you are working on affecting other people as well. As I'm working on myself, learning my own soul lessons, I am improving as a mother, which is impacting my children. I'm improving as a wife, which is impacting my husband. And those relationships within your loved ones goes beyond your loved ones to your friends and their friends and your community. When you realize that, it's like, why haven't I done this all along? So I hope that I've given you at least enough information to want to take a look a little bit further. I wish I had more time. I could go on, and I hope I meet you on one of those Zoom calls in my Soul Learners membership class. Thanks. Bye-bye.